Hi everybody, I hope you're all doing okay. This is a slightly different video to usual. First sort of psychic reading video as well, which I'm really excited about. I'm not sure if I've mentioned this before. I might have done. I've been on YouTube for a couple of years now, so I might have mentioned it. But I class myself as very spiritual. I've been obsessed with natural healing, crystals, tarot, the lot. I've done it myself. I've studied courses in crystals and Reiki. I love runes. I like finding out about the moon phases and... yeah, I really love anything to do with all of this. And years ago, like 20 years ago, when I used to do tarot readings for my friends, and I used to do it on myself as well. They were wrapped in a silk scarf, purple scarf, my favourite colour. So I used to unwrap them and then I used to think of what was bothering me at the time. I remember going through a breakup and that shitty time afterwards, you know, of not knowing who I was, what's going to happen and all that. And the tarot cards really helped me. So I used to take them at the pack, think about what was going on in my life and just touch them. Just move them around, shuffle them, and just like immerse my thoughts into these cards for about a half an hour, maybe an hour. So it was almost like I was putting myself into a meditative state. Very calm, very slow, trying to get in tune with the cards. And then I used to deal them. And they always used to make me really happy doing the tarot cards for myself. I'd always interpret it in a good way and it always gave me positive feedback. So I felt really great afterwards. From a very young age, I've been interested in anything psychic. My mum used to say it was a bit weird growing up. I used to be able to predict who was on the phone. Back then it was telephones, not mobiles, phones. I used to know who was on the phone before she picked it up, which used to freak her out. When I started learning to talk, my mum remembers me telling her that I pointed to the stairs in their house and I said, oh, I fell down. She goes, no, you never have done. No, you haven't fallen down the stairs. Yes, and I pointed when I was in her belly. My mum fell down the stairs when she was heavily pregnant with me. How weird. I won't go into it fully because it's just bonkers, the things that happened. It's just, oh, I'm embarrassed. I am embarrassed because it's just bonkers. And I don't often talk about it. I use crystals to attract my husband. That's another story. See, I'm really embarrassed. I don't know why. See, unfamiliar ground talking about this on camera, but it worked. Yeah, rose quartz, go for it. Look into it and go for it. Bagged myself a husband. I've always been interested in this subject matter then. Even getting into debt with phone bills, ringing up tarot lines and things like that. It's something I want to develop more within myself. And I don't know what is stopping me. I truly believe that when the time is right, I will let it. I can't say now that the time is wrong, but I don't know what it is. I've been to many like psychic fairs over the years and twice I've been approached by someone that believed that I come from a long line of crystal healers in my family. Besides me having an interest in crystals and maybe my cousin's daughter, I'm not sure of anybody else really. It could be great grandparents or something. I don't know. Well, they say that I've got really strong connections. It's in my family and I should channel it. I have found this woman online that lives nearby. It's all to do with self-awareness and opening myself up. Again, I don't know if I'm ready or not. I could go on and on. The main reason you're watching this is because you want to know what the psychic sisters told me. Not about my backstory, about why I'm interested in it, but I will put a timestamp just in case, actually. I'll put a timestamp down below so people can just, flick forward the backstory. We'll just get straight to the point. Straight to the point then. I was watching a Insta story with Jamie Genevieve about 2 weeks ago, and she mentioned that she had a reading from a lady from Psychic Sisters. She said it was really good, it feels like therapy for her and things. So that intrigued me. I went onto their website and I saw that they offer email readings for £25. If it was your first reading, you can get like a 10% discount, I believe. There is a pop-up. If there is a code, I'll pop it down below in my description, and I'll put a link to the Psychic Sisters website if you're interested in taking a look for yourself. So as well as readings, they have a shop and they've got bundles. They've got their own crystals and incense. Yeah, it's a really nice website. So I decided, right, I'm going to go for an email reading. I haven't had a reading for a couple of years. So I was intrigued. I thought, okay, £25. That's quite pricey when you're not actually seeing someone face to face and picking up their energy, and yeah, but I thought I'll go for it. I'll read to you what it says about it. You can order your email reading, which will be done by Psychic Sisters team member for £25. Psychic Sisters is made up of different readers who all have their own unique specialities. Email readings are non-refundable. Once a reading has been ordered, there is no refund given. And then it goes on to telling you what you need to do. So once I clicked that I wanted a reading, I had to upload a photo of myself, then I had to provide my name and date of birth, then I had to state 2 questions I would want answering. You have to be over 17 years in order to do it. And it says here, your reader may also use your date of birth to help them tune into you. And yeah, I'm a Cancerian, and besides the moodiness, I'm not a very moody person at all. Then everything else about me, I love my food, I've got a rounded belly, I've got a degree in counselling. And it says they will get back to you within 72 hours. My 2 questions are all surrounding my identity, like wanting to know who I am, where I'm going in life. My kids are getting older. They don't need me as much. They'll always need their mum, but do you know what I mean? They're independent. I'm not having to wash them and things like that anymore, you know? I've got all these qualifications, and I don't know if I really want to go back to counselling and I don't know, psychology, hair, beauty. I got flipping loads of qualifications. I even signed up for a parapsychology. That's another thing. I'm obsessed with the paranormal. Absolutely obsessed with the paranormal. I've got a parapsychology diploma course that I need to do that I haven't done yet. So basically, I'm a bit lost, you know, middle-aged, don't know what my life is going to be like in the next couple of years. Who knows? That's just a throw-out statement, really, isn't it? No one knows what their life's going to be like. I'm just feeling a bit lost with who I am. So my reading was done by Julie, and she says, thank you for requesting an email and for sending your photograph, which will help me link into your energy so I can look at your general circumstances around you before addressing your questions. As I am pulling my cards, I sense that you have a charismatic personality that complements your gentle soul. I feel you have fear of change, yet through making changes, you will be able to discover yourself. You have strong sense of loyalty and responsibilities, which some can hold you back, allowing others to take advantage of your good nature. I feel you are very intuitive and spiritual. Maybe you should consider developing your spiritual side. This is so weird. Which is why I had to go through all the backstory beforehand, before I read this. Maybe you should consider developing your spiritual side. I feel you would make a strong spiritual healer and work well with tarot cards. I sense that you have been thinking a lot about who you are and what your qualities and values are that define how you view yourself, and perhaps how you think other people see you. I feel that you worry about being judged and misunderstood. The older I'm getting, the less I give a toss what people think, people that I don't know think, but I'm more conscious about what people think that know me. It's a hard one. It's a hard one to explain. I'm awaiting an ADHD diagnosis. I've known for years, put it to the back of my mind. But the last couple of years have been really, really hard, and with hormone changes and things like that, which can happen. It can exasperate your ADHD symptoms. I got it off my dad. My dad is exactly the same as me. We've had exactly the same issues all growing up. We've talked about it. Yeah, 100%. I got it from him. Who knows where he got it from? In the family then, we don't know. So it's coming to terms with, actually, this is why I behave, this is why I've had a million different careers, or not so much careers, subjects I've studied and things. I do worry about being judged by people that I know. The impulsivity and the hyperactivity side of me makes me talk a lot, and I tend to talk a lot of bollocks as well. I go on and on and on, and I get really excitable, especially when it comes to things like travel. I can talk. I can tell you everything. Been to Venice twice. I can tell you all about the streets. I can tell you everything. I can't remember anything about my psychology degree, counselling degree. Well, to an extent, anyway. Yeah, you asked me, how far is the such and such from the Van Gogh Museum in Amsterdam? Whoosh. Be able to tell you. I'm noticing I don't give a toss what people that I don't know think of me. But people that I know, I'm getting more paranoid the older I'm getting. I feel you have always given too much of yourself and find it difficult to say no to certain people around you. Maybe you need to take a step back and look at things with a different perspective. Try to look at what has brought you to this point in your life, and are there any changes that you feel are needed to help you re-identify yourself and what you need to bring into your life. You have been through some challenging and emotional periods in your life and been let down extremely badly. See, that part confused me. Okay, a lot of this can be quite generalised. What we read, we will interpret it to our own lives and our own feelings. Yes, most people go through challenges. Most people go through life ups and downs and things like that, you know, so that's quite a generic sort of statement. It's not to say that they're just picking random words up and just making an email out of it. That's something that's at the back of my mind as well when I do read through things like this, when I've had readings before in the past. But yeah, you've been let down extremely badly, and it hasn't been easy for you to get life back on track. I can't think of anything where I've been let down really badly. I've been really fortunate there. I've had shitty things happen to me, really shitty things happen, and to my family, but not being let down really badly, and I've found it hard. No, not that I can think of off the top of my head. There can be a number of various factors that has been going on in life that has contributed towards you feeling lost and having a lack of confidence and self-esteem. You now need to start believing in yourself and be prepared to make some positive changes in all aspects of your life. Maybe looking to join in a walk-in or rambling group, which will help you to build your confidence. Do you know what? I would love that. I love being outdoors. I love it. But I could only do it from October until the beginning of March because I'm scared of bloody snakes. There's adders all around here. There's no way. And most walking groups and stuff go on the coastal path. I live in Pembrokeshire in Wales, so yeah, you can imagine. I'll be terrified. So no, not for me. But it will help you to build your confidence. Also, getting out in the fresh air and meeting some like-minded people will be very beneficial for your overall well-being. Also, creating a new social environment. Maybe consider starting up a new hobby and getting in touch with your creative side, which is why I did this. This is why I started YouTube. But you know what? As much as I love YouTube, oh my gosh, I have got 2 YouTube channels, 2 Instagram pages, 2 Facebook pages, 1 TikTok. I did have 2 TikToks, but TikTok got rid of my travel page. I haven't got a clue why. So I love beauty. I love anything beauty and unboxings and makeup, but I also love travel as well. I can't stop one and not the other. So I can be very busy, but that does keep me occupied and keep me busy at home. I'd love to learn about photography and videography. I've done photography classes, night classes and things in the past. I'd love to learn and have more time to do like videography, learn more into it, so when I go on holiday I can make amazing videos, because they're alright. I'm learning to be quite still as opposed to jiggly like I used to be years ago, but I'd love to be able to create something beautiful and yeah, so that is a goal of mine. I feel that perhaps you need to start broadening your horizons and start doing things that you enjoy for yourself. I feel you have a compassionate and structured way about you and have great intentions and insight into people. I feel that you are extremely sensitive, gentle, kind and caring. Also, you put all your heart and soul into relationships. You need to start working on all the good qualities in you that have made you the person you are. With one step at a time, you begin to reconnect with yourself and start to move forward in the right direction. Having any negative energy around you and allowing the wrong people in your life can contribute to disrupting your life. Claire, I feel that the right time to start making some positive changes. Try to let go of past memories and move away from any negativity that is holding you back. Maybe consider a career move that appeals to my ADHD brain. Right, what next? What next? And learn a new skill. If you have the opportunity, perhaps enroll on a course for your own gratification. Do you know what? That is something I do miss. I haven't studied since 2016 and I failed school. I went on to college, failed that, went on to another college. I ended up dropping out. So yeah, I've got a bit of a bad background as far as education is concerned. The older I got, the easier it was for me to learn. I always thought I was stupid, but I was diagnosed with dyslexia and dyscalculia when I was in my early 20s. Did hairdressing, got bored, did makeup, loved that, but then got pregnant. Then my world completely changed with my beautiful son, and I didn't want to do hair and beauty anymore. I wanted to do psychology. And then mental health, and that's when I went down the route of counselling then, up until a couple of years ago. But then I've done loads of different courses in between. I've even enrolled on an archaeological course with the Open University. I love ancient history. I absolutely love it. Can you imagine being a counsellor, psychologist, a hairdresser, a makeup artist, a holistic therapist? I've done holistic therapies as well. And an archaeologist. What else can I do? I didn't do the archaeology though. So set yourself some goals and aim to achieve them. I feel like you will get through this period in your life and things will begin to settle down. Start to feel more content and comfortably around others. I also feel that you need to start taking control of your life and standing your ground. I feel you do underestimate yourself. You're a lot stronger emotionally. You have to give yourself some more credit for everything you do in your life. Wishing you all the best for the future, Julie. And they've given me £5 off my next reading if I want another one. Oh, yeah, there's a lot of information in there. I know I've rambled on in between. For me, reading that back, it's almost like a good friend giving you good advice, you know? It's like, right, okay, I know you're right. I know you're right. And I've got to do it. And it's just implementing it. I think it was really helpful for me personally. I look at this and I think, right, what am I going to do? Where am I going to go? What am I going to do with my life? What's my next chapter? How's it going to look for me? And start manifesting things. But I'd love to know what you think. I'd love to know if you've ever had a email reading before, especially from Psychic Sisters, and what's your experience been? I'd love to hear, so please comment down below. I hope I've made sense. I know I've rambled on and like dipped in and out and everything, but yeah, I hope this was an interesting video. Yeah, I just thought I'd share it with you. So take care and I'll speak soon. Bye.